What's going on, everybody? If you don't know me, it's your little homie Dean, here to bring you the Cinematics Top 10 review of True Story, a miniseries by Kevin Hart. Now, if you can, do me a big favor and hit the like and subscribe button so you can continue to get the content. And if you agree or disagree with anything I'm saying, don't hesitate to jump up in the content section, man. I love to talk about this stuff. All right, boom. So now, let me go ahead and just say up front, man, I'm not a big Kevin Hart fan. Never have been. Not that I don't think, yeah, well, I do kind of don't think, I don't think he's really that funny. And I did get into a couple of things where I actually, respect him a lot more now over the last few years and everything, so I'm actually watching him. But this is by far, with no comparison, the best acting, writing, whatever, the best thing I think he's ever been a part of, including all of his stand-ups, all his movie, the Ice Cube joints, and all of that. This is by far stands alone. And by far am I not, and by no means, excuse me, am I saying that this is perfect. This is not a perfect series. I have plenty of stuff that I could critique about it, but I'm not going to critique anything because I can't do that without spoiling it. But I will give you a breakdown on actually what's going on. But I'm telling y'all need to go check this out, man. It's a pleasant surprise, man. It's very well done and very well executed in every shape, form, and fashion. So it jumps off with, Kevin Hart is basically playing himself in a different role. He's, they calling him the kid and then they call him K and all of this stuff. And he's a comedian. He's a world renowned comedian, but he done dropped some like Avengers level type movie and shit called The Antiverse. So he's about to reach like $1 billion in the movies and everything and everything. And shit is just opening up for him worldwide. So in the midst of him doing that, he goes back to see he go back to his hometown, Philadelphia, which y'all know that's where Kevin Hart is from anyway. So and then he's dealing with his brother Carlton, who was played by Wesley Snipes. Carlton, should have went pro and all of this stuff, but he actually, just really a hood nigga, that didn't make it. And now his brother done blew up, and he just, just a hardcore hood cat. And he plays his role to perfection. Wesley Snipes. I ain't saying he back. Can't leave nothing that you never left behind. But that motherfucker is cold in this series. Everything that they do and the way they move through it. But they get into a big old stuff. Kevin Hart actually, after his big promotion and everything, he's trying to quit drinking. Brother kind of gets him in the mix of drinking, and then they end up finding a woman dead in Kevin Hart's bed, and that just spirals into a complete. I think it's 7 episodes of chaos of them going through ups and downs, the emotions, snapping and everything. It just goes into celebrities and the way things that they're dealing with and how it can turn. Even though this is an extreme situation, you can just see how the ups and downs and dealing with stuff behind the scenes, and then still having to come in front of everybody and show face. And as soon as you slip up, the way that the public reacts and how you have to conform to the situation every time. It was just a great series. I just think it was a great series. Of course, as I said, I have issues with it. So when you watch it, you be like, "This don't make no sense. That don't make no sense." I'm probably going to agree, but it does. That doesn't matter if you look at overall, especially where I was at. I was getting on here. I was just watching it just so I could roast it. I had no intention of getting past the first couple of episodes because I thought it was going to be some goofy stuff. But the way they executed the first episode gets you compelled in. I ran straight through it. I couldn't stop. I had to see what was going to happen next and what they were going to do next, and I'm sure you will too once you get it started. So I'm not going to dwell on this too long. If you're asking if I liked it, I loved it. If you're asking is it perfect, it is not. It is not perfect, but it is a great miniseries. We're not going to get a sequel to it, so you need to go pay attention and listen to all the lines. Listen to the dialogue, listen to the banter, listen to the way they go back and forth with each other. Look at the relationship with him and his security guard, the relationship with him and his assistant. Everything was so well done and planned out, man. I think you really enjoy it. If you agree or disagree, leave a comment in the comment section, man. Let me know. There it is.